Lights out, it's a brilliant start. Jamie Chadwick's off the circuit.
She's on the inside, so she'll make it stick on the brakes.
Oh, Jamie Chadwick wins.
She's got confidence.
Jamie Chadwick has taken the lead. She pulls away as she
And she's gone for it.
Chadwick's just made a little mistake there, though.
Absolutely brilliant racing. That's how you do it. We've got Jamie Chadwick in running third on track behind Naomi Schiff. So 3 experienced racers there have gone out first to really try and lay down the gauntlet. So drivers just trying to get a feel for where the car is. You can see there a lock-up from Jamie as she rides into the hairpin in the infield here in turn 13, working the wheel. Look how tricky the conditions are.
A little bit of pressure from Precisa behind. You probably heard you went fastest. Precisa is now fastest, and now Jamie Chadwick has set the fastest lap around this circuit.
Yeah.
Alice Powell moves up to 4th. Jamie Chadwick is set another fastest lap around this circuit.
Very impressive times here. She just improved to 59.8. But Jamie Chadwick has just improved her time further to a 59.2, and Jamie has just owned this racetrack so far through free practice, and she's doing exactly the same here in qualifying.
Congratulations, Jamie. You're on pole for the first ever race of the W Series. How was it out there?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it was good. It was obviously not too dissimilar to yesterday in terms of obviously the wet conditions, but a lot colder today, and we're out on new wets, so slippy initially. Had to manage that a little bit, but as the track and the tyres started to come, I was able to push on a bit more, and yeah, good session.
Jamie Chadwick, pole position, history right here as we wait for those historic lights to go out. Lights out, Jamie Chadwick is away. It's a brilliant start from Jamie Chadwick. Really bad start from Fabian Volvent, who's falling back further and further as we look into the first corner. Jamie Chadwick into the first corner, leads this race in Hockenheim.
Yeah, well, it was clean into the first corner. As you said, Fabian Volvent not making a good start, too much wheel spin, and you can see that is absolute magic situation for Jamie Chadwick. She's got some fresh air between her and her competitors as they go on to the long back straight down into the hairpin at 6. Jamie Chadwick's gone wide.
Jamie Chadwick's off the circuit. She's off the circuit, and she's lost the lead of the race as we're looking at two other cars. There's contact that Jamie Chadwick went wide at the hairpin, and for now is not leading the race.
Look at the lead she had getting down into the corner, first of all. And then on the brake, she locks up entirely the front axle. Now let's look for this contact in the middle of the pack. Oh, T-boned. Megan Gilch T-boned down the inside.
The safety car will peel away and they'll make their way around the final corner. And we're racing again in Hockenheim. Sarah Moore getting away from the line pretty fine. Jamie Chadwick is chasing her into turn 1 and not quite close enough to make any sort of move there. But she's going to be looking for any mistake coming into this. She's looking at the inside of the circuit, but I'm not sure she's going to grab it. Is she going to grab it? I don't know. They're side by side. She's locked up again.
Yep, and she's gone wide, but Sarah Moore went wide at turn 1, and that created the opportunity for Jamie Chadwick.
15 minutes left on the clock. It is Jamie Chadwick who is leading around Hockenheim. Ted, you've got an update on Alice Powell.
Yeah, but as Chadwick crosses the line, Claire, coming under increasing pressure from Alice Powell, the experience of Powell starting to show now. She was disappointed with her performance in qualifying, went off towards the end of qualifying, but I tell you, Jamie Chadwick has not got this race her own way. Powell has cut the lead now by 0.2 of a second to 0.6 of a second. Powell on a charge.
Jamie Chadwick comes past our commentary box now, and she is under increasing pressure from Alice Powell. Ever so close coming past the start-finish line. I don't think this battle's over.
Not at all, and we see there that Alice Powell has gone purple in the first 2 sectors. She hasn't actually gone fastest overall. That's Marta Garcia who's closing the gap down to them as well. So we look like we've got a good 3-way battle here for the lead of this race.
So Jamie Chadwick trying to keep her cool at the moment. Clock has now clicked down to 0.
This is all in now. If you were at the casino with 1 lap to go after this, then Jamie Chadwick, I think, can breathe. She's got 1.6 second lead last time around, and she'll know where the car is right now in terms of overall performance.
The checkered flag is out, and Jamie Chadwick wins the first W Series race. With it, she goes top of the standings, and what a fantastic race from her. She started pole position, and she's taken a win.
Thanks, guys. That was good. And here she is, the winner of the first ever W Series race. Jamie, I know that was the aim. You started on pole, you made a great start. You didn't after that make it that easy for yourself.
No, I really didn't. I think we might have had a gearbox issue in that. So yeah, it wasn't fun at all for me. I was just trying to hang in there, but the braking zones are really hard to get it down the box. So just a bit of a relief more than anything else.
Oh, and a mistake there. I've just seen a mistake there from Jamie Chadwick, locking up and running across the chicane. So hopefully she hasn't flat spotted that tyre.
Precisa is in the pit lane, so she's out of the car. So she believes her 1:28.7 is enough for pole position.
That is confidence, isn't it?
That is confident with 5 minutes left on the clock. Lots of the cars are coming in now. Ted, have you got an update? Is this over? Is it Precisa is out as Chadwick has just set the fastest time of a 1:28.6 and gone off the circuit a little bit and hit the gravel? It looks like Jamie Chadwick has taken another pole position ahead of the Zolder race this afternoon.
Yeah, I think that was a good session and very good to see that although Jamie Chadwick has taken pole position again following her Hockenheim pole, it was not easy, and a 10 separates the two front runners, so this should be a good race.
Final car is lining up behind. It's not quite Sarah Bovey. Sabra Cook. Sarah Bovey then makes
looks
her
like
way
actually,
in now.
yeah, they've stopped out of position. So very slow, and the green flag being waved before the last car lined up, and you can see there's an issue with that car.
There is an issue. Not sure exactly what happened to Sarah Bovey at the back there, but we saw plumes of smoke coming out the back of her engine.
Yeah, well, we'll find out in time what technical issue, but this is a dream start for Precisa. That's exactly what she needed to do, and this is going to be a difficult race now for Jamie Chadwick. This circuit is difficult to overtake. Let's just see if we stay with the start to see exactly what went on with Jamie Chadwick. You could see her desk there in the background made a great start, and well, Precisa managed to convert what is the cleaner side of the circuit. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised that pole was on the left. You can see some cement dust from previous running. Safety car is going to come in this lap, so a very short run, and then we saw a perfect execution in Hockenheim of how to restart a race from Jamie Chadwick, only to make a mistake thereafter. So let's see what Precisa can do.
The green flag is waving, and they go past the start-finish straight, and she's pulled off pretty well, actually.
You know, Jamie Chadwick won the first race. She was in pole position at both the opening races, so you would imagine that she'll be able to keep the pressure on Precisa. But right now, Precisa looks like she's kept something up her sleeve and is just extending that lead.
Half a second as well in one lap. There we go. Is the breakdown there, DC?
Yep, that's impressive as she finds, sort of finds her race car on any given day. When we heard from her ahead of the race saying that warmer conditions, that has an effect, of course, on the balance. So maybe that's the issue that Jamie Chadwick has right now. In these warmer conditions, her car balance just isn't to her liking.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alice Powell is putting the pressure on Jamie Chadwick, going round the outside, looking to take second place, not quite close enough, seeing if she can get the undercut coming into, and
contact.
They touch. Oh, they're going side by side as they're trying to...
She's in the right line, though, for the next corner. She's on the inside, so she'll make it stick on the brakes.
Oh, she's got her. She took her on the undercut. Oh, so ever so close to the back of Alice Powell. Jamie Chadwick's going to try around the outside of turn one, and they might touch. Oh, they can't touch. Jamie Chadwick goes wide.
She'll get it into turn two.
Looks like she will. Alice Powell's going to have to give that one up, I'm afraid. She goes a little bit wide into turn two.
Yeah, well, that was good recovery from Jamie. She's got confidence.
Precisa takes the win in Zolder. She said she wanted to beat Jamie Chadwick, and she's done it. Precisa wins around Zolder.
Great win there for Precisa, and a clear indication to Jamie Chadwick. She's got a battle for this championship.
Chadwick's pretty quick in first and second sector. She's on a new set of tyres at the moment. It's not necessarily going to be Volvend speed, but it is going to propel her a little bit further up than 7th, where she is at the moment.
She moves from 7th to 2nd. Still not quite enough. So close, though. Jamie Chadwick, pole position Hockenheim, pole position in Zolder. But it looks like it's Fabian Volvend who's taken